All right, ladies. This is incredible. Hold on. You guys are just arguing to argue. This is a ludicrous argument. Like, are we seriously sitting here arguing that women don't prefer men that are the breadwinners and leaders and providers? Like, here's the thing that he's trying to say. If a man puts on his profile, I want to raise my kids and stay at home, etc., he will get far less matches than a woman that did the same. Why is that? Because men don't give a shit about a woman's ability to provision. However, women care a lot about a man's ability to provision. Now, what you said before, if a woman wants to go in and climb the ranks and make money, etc., that sounds great on paper, but guess what happens when women make more money and go up the social status? They want a man on their level, if not better. So as women make more money and get more status, they want a guy equal, if not preferably better. More. So women become victims of their success most of the time. And this is why career women chronically stay single, because they can't find a guy on their level that fulfills their hypergamous need to be with a man that is better than them. Women want a man who's superior to them in almost every way. And that's fine. But it's a biological difference. So I know what you're saying. Well, guys don't want to do chores. Or if a guy did want to do chores, I'd be attracted to that. No, the reality is, for most women, that is at the bottom of the list. If there was a guy that's capable, they want a man to provide.
Would be attracted.
They want a man because they want a man that could provide chores, and staying at home with the child is irrelevant to most women.
Exact, to most women. If you like a scrub, okay, you like a scrub.
But that's leftists. These are feminist women who just run around from college.
But it's just he's talking about the majority, and it's a fact. And don't be talking no more about
I can only
children if you haven't had children.
To demonstrate how these social values are slowly going to die.
What you study or you don't know about maternity, don't talk about it
overnight.
But I think the important,
like what you said is absolutely true. If a man put in his Tinder bio, I'm looking to be a stay-at-home father, yeah, I don't think that that's going to attract or entice most women. But slowly, if we encourage these social changes where women are empowered to enter the ranks.
That you brought this up. I'm writing a book on this. All these social changes that you're talking about, women are more empowered, they make more money, they're more successful, more educated than ever before. Guess what happened to relationships? Okay? Relationships are in the toilet. Women are less happy now than they've ever been, and they're more empowered than they've ever been. It's been going down since the 1970s that women approval ratings and happiness has gone down, while antidepressant medication, etc., has gone up. Also, relationships are in the shitter. Divorce rates are high. Women initiate 80% of divorces, and women are out-earning men in a lot of cities. A lot of women are having tough times dating and finding eligible bachelors. As a matter of fact, there was an article that came out earlier this year that woman said there's not economically attractive men. There's not enough of them to go around. Why is that? Because women care a lot about a man's finances versus men don't care about a woman's finances. So I get what you're saying. It should be a woman can go to work, have a guy at home, he takes care of the chores. It's not an issue. The problem is this. Most women don't think like you guys. They want a man who's superior to them, not equal.
Yeah, and that's the thing. What really interests me is whether this is, because you're arguing this is a societal thing. This is systemic imbalance within society. What I'm proposing, because of the fake, the Tinder hypothetical, is that actually this isn't societal. This is about what women desire and what they reward.
It's biological.
But even those preferences are social, right?
What?
This is some dumb leftist shit.
No. Wait, no, this is just factual, and I'll prove it to you right now.
Go ahead.
Okay,
sure.
Literally, think about the Renaissance, think about like the 1500s. What was considered the optimal form of a woman? It was a fat woman, literally. Like you could
fertility. That was for fertility. So you brought up Renaissance. No. You brought up Renaissance.
Zena, let her finish her point. Let her finish her point. Go ahead.
You can say it was about fertility, but it was not just fertility. It was like, okay, fat women, because it was a sign of wealth. It was a sign of prosperous, right? We had a period in time where being pale was seen as, a beauty standard. And then once more people started working indoor jobs, then it became, being tan is the new hot thing. So you can't tell me that like preferences aren't influenced by society, because we have multiple examples.
Hold on. I'll answer that right now. Okay, but you know what? I love that you mentioned that. Oh, well, it's a sign of this and a sign of that, but preferences change by what men like. But what has stood the test of time since the beginning of human time?
The male physique.
Male physique, that's one.
What's found as attractive?
But what has been universally found as attractive by women since the beginning of time between men and women relationships?
Oh, I know what you're going to say, but it applies to men as well.
No, it does. Hold on.
You don't think men are attracted to wealth?
Listen, men don't have the same innate need for resources and security that women do. And the reason for that is because a man can go out and fight a lion or a tiger, hunt it down, kill it, and eat it. A woman can't. And she especially can't when she has a child. A woman by herself cannot gather enough calories to feed herself and her child, especially when she's pregnant and she's more vulnerable. So since the beginning of time, women have needed males to go out there, hunt, and gather resources and calories. It's only in this clown world new times that we have that women think that they can actually do things on their own, which, you know what, that's fine. It's fantastic. But guess what? You're a slave to your biology. You still want a man that can provide and capable of providing, even if you make your own money. This is why women that make their own money, make $100,000 per year, still want a guy that makes about $156,000 per year. So what I'm saying is, you're saying, well, attraction trends change or whatever, but the one trend that has not changed at the beginning of time is women have always been attracted to men that have resources, money, and status. That is why Genghis Khan owns all of Asia, and like people walk around, there's a percentage of a bunch of Asians that have his DNA in them.
I'm related.
This is why people, damn, okay. This is why, right? Women have always shared one high value guy. Like women are okay with sharing men because that's how important resources
are. They interested in those qualities in and of themselves, or what they can understand they enable and the results that they can enable for their children? Like if you're saying that women have this maternal instinct to take care of their children, right?
Yeah.
You're incentivized to prioritize these qualities in men because right now the social paradigms that exist lead to incentives that help women care for their children. So those, charismatic men, strong men, make them more inclined to be higher earners, right? Yeah. But women would just as soon adopt lots of different strategies if they thought and like drop traditionally masculine tendencies in men and become attracted to whatever they believed would help secure resources for their child. And that can look a lot of different ways, don't you agree?
It doesn't look like a soy boy. It doesn't look like it. It looks like a tall guy that's toxically masculine, etc. Like I know what you're saying, but you can't.
Not like the bastion of masculinity, in my opinion. He's kind of short.
But what does he have? Hold on. He has status money, right? And money. What did I say in the beginning?
But you're
status
saying women,
and money has
women
always
will
been
always value like strength and physique and stuff like that.
But
and you're introducing like we're providing examples that show that that's
if
not
there's
always
one
the top
baseline,
quality.
one thing that women care about the most, it is by far status and security. It's been that way since the beginning of time. That's why kings have had hordes of women. Elon Musk, even though he's not the most attractive, what does he have? Status and money. That's extremely important to women when it comes to attraction. So what I'm saying is that you're saying trends change, blah, blah, blah. The one trend that has not changed at the beginning of time is women have always been attracted to status and money, looks, physique, etc. come after the fact, but they're attracted to that. So I know what you guys are saying. Yo, well, it shouldn't be this way. We should be able to be equal. You do some chores, I do some chores, etc.
Yeah, but
that might be. Yo, hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Look. You can't fight hardwired attraction traits. I know you guys are trying really hard this podcast to do it, but you can't.
Myron,
you can't.
You are.
You want to change the social constructs.
No.
You guys are labeling hardwired attraction triggers as social constructs.
That's
ludicrous.